kids. Today we are going to be doing some letter shadowing and letter highlighting. So I'm going to show you a cool little way to make your letters kind of pop off the page and kind of look pretty cool. So you're going to just need Sharpies, some markers, and Posca, white Posca if you have one. You could just use some white paint if you don't. All right, so it's going to consist of doing some block lettering. If you're not very good at block lettering, before you do this video, check out our block lettering lesson. That could help. And then once you feel ready, come on back. Or if you're already ready, let's go ahead and get started. So the kids are busy tonight, and I figured what a better time to break out this little tip and trick that I've been wanting to show. So here we go. All right, so what I'm going to show you today is a really cool way to have some block lettering with some letter shadowing as well as letter highlighting. And I do this on my whiteboard every day at school. I put the date and I try to do it in a really cool way so it looks neat and pops. And so we're just going to write the date. Okay, so today's date is going to be June 15th. So we'll start by writing June 15th, 2024. All right, now that you've gotten that written, you can take a minute. If you don't like some of the lines, like these are a little rough, you can just thicken those up a bit. And then we will add some color in here. I'll try to use some bright colors. And then I will show you the shadowing and highlighting. Okay, so now that you have this colored and looking pretty good, I tried to pick bright colors. What you want to do is you want to use shadowing. What I do is I take, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play off of the colors that I already have. And you'll also need a white Posca. So you'll need a white Posca as well. Or some sort of paint marker. It doesn't have to be a Posca. In a pinch, you could just use white paint. All of those would work fine. Of course, it's a little more challenging with a paintbrush and paint, but you could do it. Okay, so first, let's do the shadowing, then we'll do highlighting afterwards. Okay, so I've got my orange, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick to the right and under. And I'm gonna put all shadowing to the right and under. Some people don't necessarily do it that way. They might do to the left and under, or they might want to shadow as if the light was coming from down low. They might want to shadow top and right or left, but you got to pick. In this case, I pick right and under. I'm going to do all my shadowing right and under. So anything to the right, I'm going to put a highlight of that color, or this is technically a shadow. It'll look like a shadow. Usually shadows would be in something dark, but we're trying to make it colorful, so this is why we're doing this. Okay, so here's to the right, and then underneath. So I want to be careful. I don't want to get it on this part, but I do want to get it on the underneath part. So I'm going to start like right about there and come all the way over. And then it runs into this letter, so I'm obviously not going to color over that letter, but I want to make sure that I've got a representation that it gets going in behind. All right, now I'm going to work my way through the rest of these letters, doing it the same way, to the right and underneath. And so I just thought of something that might be a little confusing. Like, this looks like it's on the left side of the letter. How could that be the right? Well, what it means is each part of the letter, so this part of the U, this individual part of the U right here, this is on the right-hand side of that individual part. Hopefully that makes some sense. So now that we have it completely the way we'd like it, where everything to the right and everything under has been what we're calling shaded, but in this case we can get colorful with it, we can get bright with it. It doesn't always have to be a dark color. Okay, next, you get your Posca. This is where we do the highlighting. So we're gonna take, and the reason why it has to be a Posca is because it's going over marker. So we've got to use something like paint. Okay? When I do this on my whiteboard, I just simply take an eraser and I erase all of the parts that I'm gonna put this marker. Makes it nice and easy. Alright, so there you can see how cool that looks and how much it pops. So it's a pretty cool looking effect. It can take a while to get the hang of, but once you do, you can do really cool things like make dates that look like that. Letter shading and highlighting. So hopefully this looks cool to you. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it makes the letters kind of pop out of the page, and it's something fun to do. So whether you like writing headings on your papers at school or just doing cool bubble letters in your artwork, this might be a cool thing to know how to do. So, hope you enjoyed it. Check out some more videos on Craft Kids TV, and you can check out our other channels in the featured section, Odin's Antics and Craft Kids Crazy Kids TV. But until we see you next time, keep drawing, stay awesome, have fun, bye!